Good morning. How are we doing today? That's fair. That's fair. Well, I hope that you have a good day. Hope things go well for you. Not sure what time you're seeing this, so whether you see this in the morning or in the middle or end of your day, I hope that you remember to drink water, take time to stretch, move your body if you can. Don't forget to take your meds if that applies to you. Eat something if and when you're able to. And I hope that you remember that you are loved. You matter. I'm so glad you're here with me. And I hope that you have an absolutely awesome day. Yeah, I guess that's it. I am feeling super awkward today, so I'm going to be wearing this pin, reminding myself that I am doing my best. Adults need gold stars more often. I feel like we shouldn't stop that practice just because we're adults. Celebrate the little things, you know? So I'm waiting for my coffee shop to open up, getting myself a treat before I go into the office. And I thought I would read our little perfectionism affirmation for today. It's about devaluing comparison to others or most perfect moments. I refuse to compare myself unfavorably to others. Sometimes reality is not as it seems. You only see what others want you to see. In a society that pressures us into acting happy all the time, I will not get down on myself for feeling bad. Comparing to others is hard, especially when making videos, making content. I'm always comparing myself to content creators that can edit better, that have better cameras, that tell better stories. And it makes you feel like, what's the point of being creative? But everybody's on their own journey. Everybody has their own skill sets and abilities. So often social media, it's like the highlight reel, right? People talk about it all the time. And it makes it hard to feel like we can have a bad day or show our low or frustrating moments. But I think that's what makes us human. You know, we all have bad days, and it shouldn't cause us to feel like there's something wrong with us just because we're struggling. I don't know, something to think about. So I'm at a different coffee shop. This one is called Anonymous. It's owned by a buddy of mine. And I'm going to get some work done. Got a decent amount of work done and heading home now. I was really excited because some of my TikTok friends were passing through and they stopped, and so we got to sit down and talk, and that was so exciting because I know that the people I meet online are real, I think, but it's really great to be able to sit down and talk with them face to face and swap stories and talk about creativity and the things that we love, and hug them. I love hugging people. It was good. Hey, can I interest you in an end of work day cup of tea? There you go. It's just English breakfast. It's kind of my go-to. Anyway, so I finished up the day at home, got a decent amount of work done, had a Zoom meeting. It was pretty productive. Nothing earth-shattering, but I was able to accomplish what I needed to. When I am working from home, I kind of compare myself to the productivity gurus or whatever that I follow on YouTube and whose books I read. And I think it's good to have people who are better than you that you can compare yourself to, because they can show you what's possible. It can become problematic when I begin to compare my sense of self-worth, or I gauge my sense of self-worth by how well I'm doing in comparison to them. And that is something that I'm looking to change, because I want to have heroes that I can chase after, but I also want to make sure that it doesn't affect how I view myself or my own sense of self-worth. And that's the problem with comparison. you start comparing what you're doing, especially if you're struggling in an area, whether it's fitness, being creative, maybe you're studying, maybe it's your career. Did I repeat myself? I might have. Anyway, and while you're struggling, you look at those that appear to be successful and you decide whether or not you're going to continue based on how well you compare to them. If I'm looking at my ability to be a creative, instead of comparing myself to those who are doing much better at it than I am, who are better storytellers, better editors, who can afford better equipment than I can, maybe they have better ideas than I do. That's not a reason for me to give up. It is an opportunity for me to learn and, yeah, become better than I was yesterday. I feel like I already said that. Okay, I'm just going to stop there, but I hope that makes sense.